My name is Joseph McKinley, and I am the author of Dog, Girl, Armless, Karaoke, Maniac, which has been included in the recently released anthology So It Goes by Perpetual Motion Machine Publishing. I've been in Western Hunan for 3 years now. I've been a teacher here. I remember when I first came to Hunan, to be honest with you, I was really appalled by what I saw here. It's a dreary looking place, and the first time you see it, it's just shocking. A lot of drab government buildings, and there's that certain Chinese peculiar lack of proportion or aesthetics. But as I got more accustomed to it, I began to see, if not a certain beauty, at least a certain geometry, a certain structure to what was around me. It was skeletal, it was rough, but on some level it was interesting. And occasionally I would see little bits of the China that I imagined before I came here. Not long, not that much. The better part of all that has been destroyed, burned down, razed, what have you, but a little remains. And despite the fact that the majority of the countryside has been bulldozed or wrecked more than one time over the many centuries, nature does remain. And what's more, I had a few bright students, and there were a few of them who really cared. Once I got used to it all, I started to see things a little bit differently, and I noticed a certain color, a certain interest in life that I didn't really think was there. Where did I get my story? What inspired my story? Well, I got it from a lot of places and a lot of people. Some parts of it are true, some parts of it, of course, aren't, and some of it I'm not really sure. If there's any moral, there's any theme, if there's anything I would like for people to get out of my story, if there's any value to anything at all, I like to think it's the idea that we can choose, if not necessarily our fates, if not necessarily what happens to us, at least we can choose how we frame our life, the narrative we provide for it, what we see. And that gives us just the tiniest amount of control. And I think that's worth something. And that's really all I've got. I hope you buy the anthology, and I hope you like my story.